and my name is Katie. Now we are going to talk about the most beautiful scenery in Taiwan. So, as you talk about the most beautiful scenery in Taiwan, you might wonder, so where is it? Where you're gonna recommend us the most beautiful place in Taiwan? But is it matter that is it really should be a place? We think that the most beautiful scenery can be not only the place but also something abstract. Yeah. And we're gonna talk about Jiufen. We think that the most beautiful scenery in Taiwan is Jiufen. You can see the mountains and the village that's isolated from the city, which is really beautiful. And the view is really fantastic and kind of breathtaking. So we love it at first sight. But we not only love its scenery, but also its history and some characteristic. And you can see from the picture, Jiufen is at the northeast of Taiwan and is in the mountains and near the ocean. And about the history, Jiufen it was founded during the Qing dynasty, and then the town quickly developed a gold rush during the Japanese occupation. But after World War II, the gold mining activity was declined. A City of Sadness is the first film that talks about the politically controversial 228 incidents, and it was taken in Jiufen, and it was made a success in blockbuster. So many new visitors came into Jiufen, and thus Jiufen becomes a tourist attraction nowadays. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about 4 characteristics we learned when we went to Jiufen. Yeah, first is this old street. Yeah, you can see it was made of cobble steps, and the road is called Shuqi Lu. Yeah, and there are many alleys and a lot of shops and souvenir shops, as you can see. And the second, we're going to talk about the traditional snacks. And we're going to talk about 2 snacks. First is the Taiwanese red yeast meatball, 红糟霸王. Yeah, you can see it's made of 红糟 and 霸王. Yeah. And next is the taro rice ball, meat rice ball. You can make it to different flavors like sweet potatoes or taro, yeah, and you can make it to cold or hot. And you can see they have great appetite when eating it. And next is buildings. Yeah, because of the Japanese occupation, so there are many buildings that have Japanese styles. Yeah. And ocarina. When we walk in the old street, we see many ocarina shops, and Luna found this very interesting because there's no many ocarina in China. So we're gonna introduce this part. Ocarina is actually originated from South America, and then brought to Europe and named ocarina by Italians. And oca is actually mean little dot. So we were very surprised when we found a big ass ocarina when we see in the store. It's an ocarina. Can you see? Yeah. 陶笛, 对. Yeah. And next, we're gonna talk about Luna. Luna is very interesting about the pottery instrument 陶笛. So she went to Miaoli, Huataoyao to further more about the culture.
Next, I will show some different scenery. I participated in the cross-strait young exchange activity a month ago. The professor leading us to the Huataoyao. At first, before we went into the courtyard, we can see many kinds of plants. For example, look at those pictures. Can you see those beautiful fruits? Do you want to try it? Never try it. They are all poisonous. Although I forgot the name. Then, when you get into the courtyard, you can see those beautiful flowers that are floating on the water. Those flowers are all planted by the owner of the garden. They pick up the most beautiful flower, then they put it into those pots every day, and will replace them when they become not that fresh. Then you go down this road, you can see many furnaces. For example, this. The big furnace are created many pottery. For example, look at the left picture. They are created by the furnace. And this is the small one. The small one are portable. You can take it to everywhere. Those artware are created by that furnace, like the kettle, 相思壶, kettle means 壶, all those holes, they are all made of clay. But at first I think it was wood, but the guide told us it was made of clay. Then those are the garden's landscape. The owner rebuilt, or more accurately, they reproduce the ancient life because they think as the rapid modernizing, there are many traditional cultures are endangered. So they want to keep their natural replace. I think we should maintain the nature because nature is our only home. So I pick up this place as the most beautiful scenery of Taiwan.
And now I want to share with you some different scenery from different aspects. And first, the weather was rainy and cloudy, and it was crowded with people. So we didn't took lots of pictures in this port. And that's the way we go to Jiufen and go back to Taipei. And you can see that there are so many people waiting for bus under umbrellas, and we are also one of them. After we finished our trip, we took the bus back to Ruifeng train station, and that's the time when we bumped into a passionate and hospitable driver. And after all the passengers got on the bus, he drove and started talking something about Jiufen with his microphone. Along the way, he told us the 3 streets that we must visit and talking something funny that he prepared about 3 months. And I was thinking, 3 months, really? And I don't know, he said. But one thing is for sure, and he delighted everyone on the bus. And what he impressed me the most was he made a seat for a disabled woman himself. And I can still remember he said we should be more considerate to the elder, the disabled, or anyone in need. So it's kind of wrong in such a gloomy day due to his great disposition. So we think that the passionate driver the warmth of Taiwanese is also the important factor that we consider Jiufen the most beautiful scenery in Taiwan.
I really think that the most beautiful scenery in Taiwan is people. Though some scenery is slack. To go out with Taiwanese is absolutely bargain. I've been with my friend from Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore. They admire the environment here. They love the people here. I believe Luna also love here, right? On the second thought, it is so cool that I can go out with my roommate. My teammate, Luna, she called 公交车, called 鲁夫, 路飞. And when she nervous, she always want to call the police. 好烦哦，我要报警处理了。And Peggy is a major in this class, but she joined us a lot. And waiter, pronounced like waiter, so don't call him Vincent anymore. Our roommate is so cool. Again, in order to prepare the midterm presentation, we go to Jiufen. But it is so mysterious that we can go together. I never thought we can travel after school. It is so pity that the scenery is veiled by the fog and rain. Our aim is to take peak here, so we didn't have take nice peak, but we chat a lot instead. Ocarina and Oi are specialty there. We can see them everywhere. We also see many sausages there, but I think sausage is everywhere in Taiwan, not a specialty in Jiufen. Peggy is responsible for introduce Jiufen, and Luna is responsible for Hua Tao Yao, and Wei Tong is humanity feature, and me is for friendship. This junior gives some colors in my last year in university. I'm a little moving about my roommate. They are my lovers. We plan to go out at the New Year's Day. If my study is on the schedule, I will go out with them. And the conclusion, I want to make a conclusion.
I don't think they like to go out with them.
Oh, they like. The most beautiful scenery in our friendship. The most beautiful scenery is our friendship, I think. Thank you.